afternoon, viewers. It's Susan here on Butler Family Farm. Thanks for stopping by our channel. I am setting up another grass grazing area for the donkeys and the horse gunner, and I was going out to a different point of this pasture when I looked over at their gate and saw that my temporary fence from before was down. So I was going to use that anyway, and I'm going to go over there and rebuild it on an angle so that the gate will swing in. I won't use that as part of the fencing because I just have to go over to the hot wire. So tag along. So I was able to reset this, and come to find out this panel over here, this panel right here actually got blown by the wind of the other night and was laying on the hot wire, which has been off, or is off now, because we moved the cows from this field over to, and they're in the shade. They're out there someplace. But this way, they can clean out all of this area right in here and go along the fence line up to the working pens. And I was going to run the wire up that way to give them this open area. And I have to go just where there's a T-post out there that we use. And I'll have to go past that because in order for the rope wire to be hot, it's got to connect to the hot wire fence that goes along this alleyway over here. So we're going on pause, and I'll be right back. I started marking off with pigtails from the tank, and I have more pigtails back at the house, but I may have to space these out a little bit more, and I can do that. But now I'm thinking maybe I should just run my wire over to the fence and stick the pigtails along the way as I go. So I'm going to go back and get more pigtails to be on the safe side, but there's old Pete. He's ready to come out and graze. So I'm going to go back and get some more pigtails, and then maybe stretch the rope wire across to see exactly how much I've got, and then place the pigtails based on that. I didn't bring you along as we did the rope, and I'm just giving you an update now. We had to do a redesign and not go as far west as I wanted to, based on the fact of the rope that I have available to me down here. However, they've got from this corner down here all the way to the fence along there, and it goes all the way down around in here. So it's a good patch to start with, and we'll be able to move it in a few days. So we'll end this video when we let them out. Release the donkeys. And here comes Gunner. I have to sit here and watch because they've not been, well, they were on hot wire sort of when they were down on the other side of the red panels, but this is, I'm not sure, so we'll see how it goes. We're missing a donkey. Oh, there he is. There's a little guy that's going to go to Jan, Simply Jan Homestead. What do you think, Gunner? He kind of remembers that. Go ahead, touch it, I dare you. This thing about animals, we found out with the cows and goats, even the horses, they can smell that electricity. So when we open up the wire hot fence gates to move cows from one field to another, they stop right there at the edge, and if they can smell that electricity, they won't travel across. There's always one who's braver than the others, and they'll make that first step and go across, and then they all, quote unquote, follow like sheep. So it's not as big as I wanted to be, but we're going to be able, still be able to be out here for a couple of days, and then and I'll pin them up at night, so that if the next day is a day that we've decided to move the wire, move the rope wire, then they'll already be in the corral. So grass sometimes is greener on the other side, huh, guys? I think Abigail's pregnant, which is correct, which is okay, because her little guy, this one here, will be a year old in a couple of days. So, and Julia's baby didn't make it this year, so she'll be having one next year. Okay, folks, that's it for this video. I have one more pen to build this afternoon, and I plan on sharing that with you. I don't know if I'll show the build or not because it's out in the mud, but I'll show you the after and why we had to make that build. So I hope your afternoon is great, and thanks for joining us.